take a trip to my side. It ain't a game with us.
LOFTP Africa, this is your boy T-Fash.
It's your boy Congo P, Mr. 243. Holla at me.
This your girl BB.
And you already know it's your girl Portia Madrid. Back at it again.
And we're here with Tabitha from Klose.
Ooh, that
What's up, Tabitha?
Do I gotta reach over here like this? And
No, you don't.
no, you do not. I
You can
just talk a
close.
little louder. Yo, this is me. This is she. I am
Yes.
Tabitha. So what's up, y'all?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
LOFTP, right?
Yes, life of the party.
Life of the party. That used to be my name without it being my name.
Really?
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do?
Where I am from, the United States of America.
Okay.
Do you want the Donald Trump version? No, that means I'd be from Africa. No.
Africa.
No, but I'm from here.
You probably from
I'm from Michigan. I was born in Michigan.
Okay.
Of two parents that are pretty lovely. That
No, get
basically
put that, next to you right there.
bore 15 children. I am one of 15.
Oh, wow.
That's
9
great.
brothers and 5 sisters.
How old is your youngest?
The youngest is 10 years younger than me, so that would be 37.
Oh.
I am not
Wait a
afraid
minute,
about my
you got a
age.
big family.
47?
I'm 47 years old.
Oh,
That is it. She
You
didn't
ain't
even
look like
yeah.
You got me,
Tell
you
you
got me
one
full.
thing,
You got me full.
flawless.
Black, don't
Don't
crack.
correct,
Oh,
right.
Unless you want it.
Let me check
Black
your
girl magic.
ID.
Honey, that's not happening over here. But yeah. So I'm one of 15. I am the prodigal daughter. You know how they say the prodigal son
Right.
get left home or whatever. I just happen to be a girl, so I'm the one that left home and ain't been back yet.
That
And
means
came
you're
down here
coming
in search
back.
of. I'm coming back.
The prodigal, that's how the
I
story
mean,
goes.
that is how the story goes, but it's time for somebody to rewrite it.
Okay, okay.
And
Where
that's
was your
about it.
hometown again? I'm sorry.
I'm from Michigan, but my parents live in
What city?
Indianapolis, Indiana. Muskegon, Michigan.
Okay.
A small town.
What's the
that's
next
not-
biggest city from Muskegon?
Ugh.
I'm asking. I got people
It's
from
big now because I'm from there.
Saginaw.
Right.
I got
Come
people
on
from
now.
Saginaw. All kind of shit.
No, Detroit's 3.5 hours away.
Okay.
Grand Rapids is 45 minutes away.
Okay, shout out to Grand
Yeah.
Rapids.
Yeah, shout out to
They
Grand
out
Rapids.
there.
My dad has
Let's
a
get
church
it.
there too. You know, I'm a preacher's kid, so
Same
Oh.
here.
Yeah.
I did the ideal thing of being a preacher's child, you know, in the church choir, and you get up and you go and sing secular music. Well, I tell you, they know,
Say
go.
nothing.
you know what I'm saying? Your parents try to raise you to be right, and you still found the devil. Just messing with myself like that.
The devil
Going there
found
for
you.
many
The devil's
years.
everywhere. You know what I mean? So, just like God. Just like God. So, I mean, you know, I came to Atlanta in 91.
Okay.
And as soon as I graduated high school, basically, you know, I was like, ah. So I came here. I didn't necessarily know what I was doing, what I was going to do, and just put my energy out into the atmosphere and basically banked on the authenticity of who I was inside to show me the way.
That's dope.
And that's why I am here right now. But it basically put me in a position where I was working with some individuals that was in the music industry, and we kind of like came from the same area because we came down here in Atlanta and from Indianapolis, which Babyface actually went to the same high school that I graduated from.
Oh, wow.
Babyface.
Yeah, so
Okay.
North Central put North Central, you know, Indianapolis, Indiana on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, lo and behold, I mean, you know, you never know what life has for you, and you just tend to try and, you know, walk the path that makes you comfortable. It's not always an easy path, you know
Not
what I
at
mean?
all. Not
But
at all.
whatever reason, you know, God saw it fit for me to be in the position that I was in. And yeah, I'm from Muskegon, Michigan. I would have never have thought that I was going to, you know, be a graduate from a school that, you know, basically Babyface came from, and I ended up working with him when I came to Atlanta. And so the boyfriend I had at the moment, was affiliated with him, and they went to school together too. And so he was working with Keith and kind of like made him help me put the group together and took us to Keith. And that's how
So you were
Klose
part of
was.
history.
I am and was and still is.
Okay, so
Very
Klose
nice.
was kind of discovered by Babyface?
Nope, no. He was just the avenue of
Okay.
getting into the business.
Okay.
So my
Oh, I
boyfriend-
feel like I need this gold right up
You know what
close
I'm
to
saying?
you
I
a little
told you,
bit
girl,
more.
y'all
Thank you.
times if y'all
Appreciate
want
that. Yeah, we trying to hear you tonight.
No, so no, I came here and I basically just tried to once again figure out my path, you know, in life. And I was around music because, you know, coming from a family that was basically musically inclined, I came down here with a boyfriend of mine that was already into music. He was actually in a gospel group in Indianapolis that was on this record company called Ty Scott Records. I'm sure you guys know a little bit about that. They're pretty big now. But he was in this group called Deliverance. And so I came here.
Yeah, we know about Deliverance.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I came from a gospel background, but yeah.
That's facts. Though.
Yeah, so he was a member in that group, and that was my avenue to getting into the business because he knew Face. They were childhood friends. So when we moved to Atlanta, he worked for him and we worked for him. You know, being his personal assistant and, you know, yes, boy, get this, get that, you know.
That's how it
And,
goes.
you know, a lot of people get into
That's
the
how it
business
started.
all kinds of ways. It's just a story that happened in mine, you feel me? So, you know, being here alone, you know, not necessarily understanding where I was or what I was doing at 18 years old. I was 18, you know, and not trying to figure out, you know, I guess the way that my parents wanted me to go. I was like, yes, I'm free. So it was a way for me to find myself. And so I always felt like I could sing. And I just kind of like...
Yo, what other big artists have you came in contact with? Who did you like to work with? Who did you not like to work with?
Well, when we first got our deal, we had a few people that was interested in us. Eazy-E was interested in us.
Eazy-E?
Eazy-E was interested in
R.I.P.
us. And we just didn't go that route, obviously, because we were in Atlanta. So the easiest people or person to be with was Keith, you know. And my boyfriend at the time was working with him. And so I kind of persuaded him to take our demo to Keith. And so he was basically the first person that cut Klose, you know, worked with professional.
Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
Yeah, that's your homeboy. You saying Keith.
Yeah, my
Keith Sweat, y'all.
Keith Sweat. Now.
Yeah.
It's her homegirl. I
You
done
right,
seen the
Keith.
video now.
Right.
Keith.
I done seen her in it.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, we got with him, and he was through Elektra, and we got a chance to work with different people that obviously was around his, you know, circle of producers or whatnot. And so working with Keith kind of was pretty exclusive. We didn't really go too far on the outside of whatever it was that he knew he was around. So, you know, in the beginning, you give your boys a shot, you know what I mean? Or people that you know. And so that's basically what happened with us in that. And so Cut Close only really came out with one album. And we came out with a single with Keith as well, Twisted. And then Athena did Nobody with Keith, too.
Nice. All
And
right.
so we were able to continue on because we had other things. But, you know, the second album was crazy, man. It didn't pan out that way. You know, a lot of stuff started getting in.
It must have been different back then, too.
Man, it's mad different back then. But it ain't no difference
No
when it comes down
ass
to
shots,
swindling. You know what I'm saying?
no boob jobs.
I mean, that don't matter because, you know, there's all kinds of stuff going on behind the door.
There we
So
go.
That's
it
true.
wasn't lacking. And, you know what I'm saying? And the, I would say, the creativity of how people still got their point
Because music
across,
was
you feel me?
music back then, too.
I mean, you know, music is music, period. It's just different kinds of way of, you know, that we express it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I appreciate
I think that when it comes down to different times, you know, because ours was obviously in the 90s, you know, this is the 2000s or whatever, you know, things change. I mean, the cars ain't the same, are they?
No, they're
So you
not.
just keep it moving. You kind of respect it for what it is because right now they're just basically a whole bunch of pornos. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Sure
Music
is.
is just
So-
a bunch of pornos
so-
being spoken in ways where the lyrical content kind of match with it. You know what I mean? And back in the day, we're still talking about the same things, just the way that you present it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Most
If you present
definitely.
it in a respectful kind of way, you can probably receive it. But sometimes, you know, depending on what your feelings is at the moment, you might need that rough talk or somebody choke your neck.
And you all
got
worked
to.
with Twisted
I
too,
guess
right?
we got a
Yes.
choker, guys.
We actually
So-
broke Twisted before it
But
actually came out.
hold on. We gotta pay some bills.
Yeah, we got to do our sponsors.
I'm with my crew right here. Let's get it in.
Let's get it.
All bets down. Come on,
nigga,
just
just
roll.
nigga.
Just roll. Give me my money. Give me my money. Ain't nothing.
Roll again. Lose some more money to me. Come on.
All y'all money right now.
Nice.
Give me that money right now. Give me that money. Give me all that money right now. Hand it up. My bad. That's nothing.
Yeah, come on.
Nothing. Y'all gonna pay the piper right now.
What's that, baby?
I got something for the fellas this time around. Ladies, won't you tell them your name?
Tabitha,
Athena.
and Levon. Cut close.
Let's do this.
All you gotta do is
I do, baby. And I'm on my hands and knees. You know, I'm with you, sugar. I'm with everything you wanna do.
Yo, this is LOFTP. We're back with me. You feel me? Tabitha from that group called Cut Close. You feel me?
Yes.
Come through.
Big
I like that.
Yes.
Ain't no pressure. We going to sweep it off.
What's happening? So we back in it. We talking about the music industry. So tell us one artist or one person you worked with that you would never work with again.
Yeah. Keith.
Oh, really? Keith Sweat?
No, I ain't gonna say that. No, I mean, you know.
You already said it, no?
Yeah, it's gotta be a reason.
The reason why I say that is because I think it's time to move forward.
Did he really sweat, or his name was Keith?
I hope he sweat. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, inside he'd be jacked up. You know what I'm saying? All the impurities, you can't sweat. But no, I mean, you know, I think that it's time to keep moving. You know what I mean? It's time to understand that my vision is not back there. It's like here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there ain't no time to be. I don't have time to do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So with me going forward, I don't feel like there's a need to it. You know what I'm saying? We already have history. So, I mean...
Well, rephrase that then. Who would you like to work with currently?
Currently, right now? Oh, man. I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out what's out right now that I'd be like, ooh, I want to be like that.
Okay.
You know what? I want to work with black women. I want to work with black women to understand the togetherness that we can have.
You got a couple of them right here.
I know, and we working together right now, pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but the way his voice is set up.
All the energy, how it's going through, you know what I'm saying? But no, I say that because I am one. And I think that more importantly, for me to understand who I am, and I feel like I do that every day. I try to learn a little bit more about myself that I didn't know. In order for us to understand, we have to have togetherness, you know?
Most definitely.
And in order for us to be together, to create that bond, everything else must fall in line.
Right.
It doesn't have a choice. So I think that's the most powerful thing that I have right now, is to be able to find that connection. And once you find that connection with each other, then the rest of it's easy. It's just like water, you know what I'm saying?
So Beyonce, Keisha Cole, or Monica?
Keisha.
Ooh, let's get straight to the who we working with.
You already know. I'm coming with it. Keisha.
Beyonce is the queen, and I say her vision is great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And understanding. Not that I'm going to shade anybody, because I'm not that chick. You feel me? But as far as the understanding of things and the ways that things needs to go, she gets it.
Right.
You know?
Who that? Beyonce?
Yeah. Beyonce. She does.
I mean, in my
The funny
opinion,
thing
she's
is that
overrated. But Toasty, if you got something you want to say, go ahead.
Oh, no.
I can't say she's overrated
I'm not
because me as a
really,
female, I understand how she got there and why she is where she is. Because I wrote on a song many years ago that I did on Destiny's Child, you know.
Okay.
And that was before they got their current deal and became Destiny's Child when they were the Dolls. You know, he's working with Dwayne Wiggins from Tony. And the growth, you have to understand where she came from to respect who she is and why she is where she is. And given any kind of situation, it's very difficult to try and say someone doesn't deserve something when they fight blood, sweat, and tears for it. You know what I mean? Just because you don't see the path don't mean that you don't understand one.
So do you think she should have did more for her, for the other members of Destiny's Child?
I think that when you live your life, it's for you. You can't live your life for other people.
So she was supposed to leave them in the closet.
No, it's not necessarily leaving them in the closet. Her path was her path.
Okay.
And like, I can say a lot of things because my group basically didn't get a chance to have a second album. And there's a lot of stuff that happened in between there, you know what I'm saying? But I had to understand the psychic of it for me to realize how to accept it, you know what I mean? And I also have to understand that I can't be mad, per se, at someone else because I can only change my own or run my own life. You know, I'm not here to bring this person or bring that person. Whatever things that they have or challenges they have for them is for them. You know, I'm not Captain Save-A-Hole for nobody. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying to say that you always got to pay attention to yourself so you can be a light for someone else. But don't be so far down in the depths where you can't see your way out.
So yourself, where I understand where you're coming from.
But living by example gives you the key.
And I don't think she necessarily let them in the dark because it may appear to be that. But what just broke in the news is Kelly was saying how when she found out she was pregnant, Beyonce was the first person she called. Listen, Linda, that was the first person that she called. So to me, I was like, if that was the first person that she called, that speaks magnitude to their relationship and the impact that she had on her life, which in that moment that I learned, okay, that relationship must be real. And everything that I thought I knew, I was just like, it couldn't be that. Because you, bitch, I'm not going to call you first before I call my mama.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you unless you that bitch for real in my life. So, yeah.
And it's got to be something deeply connected for a woman. To be, because it's hard for us to fake in that manner.
Right. That you pregnant.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean.
I didn't know you know. I mean,
there's a lot of things that we are not privy to.
There's going to be some people out there that didn't know that.
Kinds of, you know, statements on. You know what I mean? So I kind of be careful when it comes down. Because I got skeletons in my closet and everybody don't know what they are. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and my road that I've traveled has been pretty steep, dark, and light and all at the same time. But I enjoy them doggone color purple flowers.
What was your favorite thing about the whole music industry? Was it dancing or singing?
Singing and being able to do something that I felt like I was here for. Because I understood my purpose a lot earlier than most people.
Because I think some people don't differentiate the two. They think they're either in it for both or one of the two.
No, because, you know, music for me, you know, when you think about the power that it has, it's really a type of sorcery that you have to kind of like learn how to mold. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with a dance because it's all about a spiritual feeling. You know, this is spiritual warfare in here. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? And it does make us move a certain kind of way. So I guess you can put dancing in there. But really, it's about the whole information of the actual ambiance and energy. For me.
That was deep. Now, you're right, though.
You know,
she broke it down.
Because that's exactly what it is.
That's fact.
And a lot of people is not going to recognize that and say that because a lot of people get blackballed for knowing exactly what it is that they out here doing. Yeah. And if you know what it is and you figure out how to unlock it and still be able to move.
What they out here doing?
What? She'll let her tell you.
No, music industry is deep. Yo.
Wait a minute, I might get blackballed.
I live in Snellville. I'm from there, and I don't mind.
I do believe.
You know what I'm saying? So I really like to comprehend that aspect of the game. Like, if there's some shit that's going down, let the folks know.
Well, I mean, come on. We know. When you hear songs or when you hear music, I mean, it explains something that most people don't know how to put into words, a feeling that you can't really tell nobody about.
Comprehend.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So you feel the music that people write or whatever. It controls who you are, the energy that you possess. Because you find a way to try and comfort yourself and your feelings.
Right.
You know, if you sit there and have your mind be idle, there'll be a lot of shut up people in here. So music saves people. You know, so it controls your spirit.
Absolutely.
So when we understand that, be careful of the music that is on the airwaves because it does have the ability to sway and doggone influence people in a certain kind of way. And if you see a lot of your homeboys getting locked up at a certain time, you maybe listen to what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you listening to now? You know what I'm saying? For real, who you got around you
Exactly.
in a position where you got your
Shout
mind
out my nigga Phil. He was telling me about some shit the other
Music is
day.
a form of mind.
So that's why I say when it comes down to women and us being and sticking together, it has a lot to do with family. You feel me? Because we are nurturers when we teach our children. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't cause or get some kind of calmness within our ability to understand who and what kind of children we're bringing up and raising, then we'll understand and unlock that doggone power of, what's her name? The one that's on the X-Men? Jean Grey. Phoenix, man, you know what I'm saying? That's
I don't know
basically
why I
what it
think
is.
about Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I want to finish her. That's
No, we
what
don't
I
want
think
to finish
about.
her. We're trying to make her, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, we have to really try and curb some of the things that's taking our brothers away. And because these doggone jails is doggone full for a reason.
But, I mean, can we agree that
super
sometimes brothers, as husbands, as cousins, is all that shit. So we gotta like understand that it's not just one thing, you know.
Well, no, but you know, a brother is somebody's cousin, husband, or boyfriend, or you know, they play many hats like I do.
Yeah, almost definitely. We're gonna pause right there. And we're
pay
gonna
some
come
more
back.
bills,
We gotta pay some more bills.
Yes, cash it
and we're
up,
gonna be
cash it up,
right
cash
back.
it up.
Stay tuned.
Hello.
LOFTP Africa, we're back at it again.
Back at it again.
Portia Madrie. Okay, so I know y'all see an added edition, and that's Cal Dawson, because we about to get into these what happened was. No.
Okay. What had happened was Twister.
Twisted? Okay, Twisted is a song.
Twister.
What had happened was.
Thank you.
Okay, what had happened was. And Twisted was written before Cut Close's album came out, and Keith basically found it and did it and kept our vocals and stuff.
Ooh.
And put it out and just said Keith Sweat and didn't say Keith Sweat featuring Cut Close.
That's lit. That's lit as fuck.
But you know, we wrote that before it even came out.
That's
Before our
lit.
album
It's not lit.
even came out.
Why not?
So,
That's lit that he stole their stuff
didn't-
and
he
put
didn't
it
give him
out on
credit.
the
He
album
put
without
it
their
out.
permission,
He didn't give him
unbeknownst to
credit,
them.
well,
He
I mean,
put
you
it
know,
out,
we
but he put
found
his
out.
name on it.
We just did,
Oh,
you know,
so y'all mad now?
he put it out.
Big
You know,
man.
it was a nice video that we got. You know, but I think he won an award for that, but we didn't get invited to the award show.
Oh, wow.
Shit up.
The Braxtons.
Yeah, that's
I wish we could play it right
See,
now.
what had happened was with the Braxtons. I've been knowing the Braxtons for a very long time.
Which one? Who's your favorite Braxton out that motherfucker?
I mean, you know, I've been knowing Tony the longest. I met her first.
Tony?
Okay.
Yeah, I met
And that's
Tony
my
first.
uncle's favorite right though.
You know, she's kind of the one that's level. You know what I'm saying? She
Okay,
kept it level
Tony.
head. But I wrote a song on the Braxtons when they were a triple group or whatever, three of them.
Okay.
What was the name?
When it was Tamar, Tracy, and Tawanda.
Yeah, and Tawanda.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
What was it called? Triple T?
It was called In a Special Way.
I was just asking.
No. And
No,
so,
they were called the Braxtons, honey.
No, they were called the Braxtons.
Yeah.
No,
My bad. I didn't know.
Yeah, they were the
they were the
Braxtons.
Braxtons.
Tony, obviously, you know, when they basically tried to get all of them a deal, they basically just wanted Tony, and that's how Tony became solo. And then they were left with whoever they had, you know. So they kept it going, hey, you know what happened with that album? Nobody knows about it.
Right. Well, I mean,
But they still was
I'm an
successful.
Uber
Like,
fan, so
they're
I
my
know
girls,
about
though. I
it.
like
Yeah.
them. Tamar was always pretty much the hothead, even at a young age, you know. And she's pretty much, you know, the best singer, really. She can sing her yams off.
Tony,
you know
Tony will tell you that.
But Tony, you know, she's got a swag, though. You know what I'm saying? That can't necessarily be even mocked by Tamar. So everybody's got their own fingerprint out. You know what I mean? Can't take away from the other. What's the point of doing that?
Right, because they all can sing.
Right.
So tell us what happened with Jade.
Well, what happened was we did a song called "In the Bedroom," and
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Okay.
You know, we was on our backs like a mug back in the day. You know, you can make our whole album with a one sentence of "You want to get down?"
Oh.
But
in the
bedroom, and I love this song. I wanted Klose to do it. You know what I mean? But I think he wasn't really feeling it like that, and so we sent it to Jade, and Jade loved it. And so they recorded, and I was like, man, we need to get it back. We need to get it back. We try to get it back, and Keith was like, nah, baby, nah.
No, all right, like
yeah,
that.
so Jade, you know, so they just went ahead and went it on Jade's album, which was cool, you know.
When you refer to Keith, I hope you know, put that on there on the video.
What?
You say you with Keith.
What?
That's
With Keith. Keith didn't want. He wasn't really feeling the song for it to be on our album, but you know.
Okay.
We're talking about Keith Sweat.
Yes, Keith Sweat.
Okay.
Yes.
Keith Sweat. Whenever I say Keith, you know, there's no Klose would not be without Keith. So it's kind of difficult for me, you know what I'm saying, to be talking about another Keith.
Okay.
It's gonna always be.
I know a Keith right now. He can't buy a Bud Light.
Ah!
Lord.
New album.
See, what had happened was, you know, it took a long time, but finally, oh my God, yo. I tell you, it sure is hard getting girls together.
Right.
Man, I tell you, it's like putting on that Cinderella shoe. Nobody could fit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, everybody.
Y'all don't. The thing with me, with females, y'all don't believe in each other. That's just me.
That is true. That is true in a lot of ways.
Not that.
That is true, but
I think they
that's
just
not
hate
the
on
case.
each other.
A lot of groups don't last long. Even with guys.
It's so much other stuff.
Everybody want to be the lead singer.
That's making it black and white, honey. I
But
get it.
we last longer than
Because the
they
whole
last
interview,
longer.
she was saying
that's
she want to
true.
work with women.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what she said.
And I mean, I understand who we are. You know what I mean?
Man,
And everything is wonderful.
you know, there's a lot of girl groups that came up. When they came up with 7669. They made
Total.
Yeah, Total. We had a lot of female groups, but everybody got different opinions. Like New Edition, male groups, the same thing. Like everybody breaks up. Everybody got different opinions and management. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Pull this one away, and all the type of fuckery goes on in your head.
Which brings us to our last what happened was, which is Cal Dawson.
Well, did we even do the release of the song?
No, tell us.
Congratulations is a song that's going to be released on December the 18th.
And that's the new album, y'all.
Yes, it's the start. It is the start of a new situation. You know, for me, I don't really like albums coming out because I feel like songs get lost. You know what I mean? You can write so many songs and only 3 or 4 of them get noticed.
Right.
And since there's no rules and stuff, then why not just release them? You know, maybe 3 at a time, whatever.
Singles,
Pay more attention to it. It's like putting a whole bunch of beautiful women in one room, and you know what I'm saying? Come on, everybody start looking the same. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, in order for them to be special, you know, put a couple of them in there. Man, what you doing, man? Everything's like the same. But anyway, Cal Dawson, this is my homie. We about to see what we can make happen, right, Cal?
Yeah, I got.
This is legend and legend.
Well, I got a bet going on with a well-known person in the industry. So the bet is he betted me, can I get another Grammy or work with an artist that's Grammy status? I said, hell yeah, I can make it happen again. So that's the bet. And
let's go.
I got some good people on my roster.
Everybody out there, you heard what he said. Let's go.
Hard on that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make it happen again before I get in this coffee.
Drink something too.
You know what I mean? Because I ain't got that much left on the cloud.
What kind of artist you looking for though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. R&B, rapper, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do what they do. See, I was the engine behind the ink, but moving from that, the next artist I work with, he or she, we're gonna go to we getting the Grammy. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna win the Grammy.
No, you getting the Grammy with her. And this is the fucking problem with the world today.
You won't get that work done. Yeah.
You got somebody sitting next to you that's Grammy.
See, if I said it was her,
capable.
He's being cocky.
No,
You
it's
know
not.
what I'm
That's the whole reason why we brought you up here.
But like I said, I'm gonna make it happen. And the bet, I'm gonna say it's 100,000 on the table. I mean, so that's
There
the
we
bet.
go.
100 racks. So he said,
in the
"Can I don't think you can do it." I said, "It's okay." He said, "I will put up 100 racks." So I said, "All right, fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna bet. It's a bet."
So we're gonna ask you a few questions before we wrap. Who's your celebrity crush?
Is that for everybody or just?
My celebrity, that's me.
For
My
our
celebrity crush. Everybody had a crush on Michael Jackson.
I didn't have no
Michael Jackson.
White Mike or black Mike?
Mike is Mike. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking.
Mike is Mike. Everybody had a crush on Mike. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I had to leave it on Mike. He's the only person that making people do this. You know what I'm saying? They like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mike put him in the ambulance. I'll give him that. He motherfucker, Michael fall.
Oh my goodness.
As far as me, I don't know. I'm gonna keep that one in the closet.
Oh yeah.
Keep it in the closet. Okay. Michael Jackson. I'm gonna keep the other one in the closet.
Okay. So she gave us Mike. Give us your social media.
Oh, social media is Tabitha at Cut Close. No, what did I just say? Tabitha Cut Close. Instagram, Tabitha Duncan on Facebook, and Twitter. Trump just really destroyed me on that one. I just be like, no, sir.
Okay.
So I stick it to the IG or Facebook. Right. Facebook is for older people. Is that what that is?
No.
No, I think it's for people that know each other.
But I say that people like on Facebook, but I'm on Facebook more than I am on
TikTok.
My daughters are on TikTok.
See the
Okay.
I know I should be on TikTok.
That's the new thing.
Apparently,
Apparently, I'm not on no TikTok.
my babies, they do a lot of dancing and stuff, so I may do that one day.
Okay.
My little girl
got a
had the
nice
audacity
body,
to tell
too.
me that she's better than mommy. I'm better than you. I was like,
Good.
We'll see.
well, when you have a baby, you're supposed to want them to be better than you. So it's all right. Go on to be better, baby. Be
Right.
great. You
Right.
understand me? You know what I'm saying?
And leave your social media.
My social
It's Dawson
media,
Cal.
Yes, she told you.
And then Cal Dawson on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. It's with a K. K-A-L, not
Right.
C-A-L. K-A-L.
And I'm Portia Madre, Porchemadre.
Hey, and I'm inspired by BB on Instagram.
And I am fashionably.bearded, FASHINABLY.bearded.
It's the kid, Congo P, Mr. 243. Holla at me.
And this is Loft P, Africa, life of the party.
Take a trip to my side. It ain't a game with us.